Welcome friends, it is Hi-Rez Studios, and it's time for the vlog. And in the background is a Thanatos jungle game. Now, this game right here, I am mostly on point in this game. I play really good. I play actually kind of fabulous. But the reason why I'm showing this one is the duo lane. They fight with each other way too much. They do a lot of dumb stuff together, and they end up getting killed a lot in this game, and I try to carry it out of that bad situation. Solo lane kind of gets wrecked as well. Mid does alright, and I do kind of really good, but you can't carry alone in this game. It's not an easy thing to do, so this is me trying my best with a bad situation. So you get to see that right there, and it's a thing. The thing about when you need to carry and you have to carry alone, you have to be perfect. You make any mistakes, any little mistakes here or there, and it's going to add up, and you're going to end up losing badly, and it's very unfortunate when that happens. It's something that really frustrates me when we do streaming. So I bring in the viewers, right? And this is the most common occurrence, is I'll get fed. I'll go like 5-0, 6-0, maybe 4-1, or 7-2, or something like that. Like getting just a really good early game going. Wrecking the enemy team, killing them a lot, creating openings for my team to get things done. And then they end up like hitting their foot on the door frame on the way out or something, just getting the door closed on them. We see this way too often if you watch the streams. You just see it where I carry it hard, I try to create a bunch of opportunities, but then our teammates just die. They just get killed and they just don't play sharp enough, and they just get beat. Or they make these really weird mistakes that happen, and it eventually gets really frustrating and adds up, and then I'm just really frustrated by the end of the day. We've seen this too often, and I gotta work on that. And then there's those once-in-a-while games where I'm the one who just does terrible, and then we just lose really quick. It is unfortunate. Then there is, of course, the one where I do terrible, but thankfully at least 1 or 2 people are carrying, and then we're able to carry it to victory. Those happen too, but the majority of the time it's me carrying, but I just can't carry hard enough, and it gets really frustrating. It's great, though, when more people carry, of course, but it's just frustrating. It's just frustrating. Let's talk about the patch notes. So, let's see here. So, new skins, Fenrir Ragnarok. He's got those horns on him. I prefer the reindeer horns on him with his Cosby coat. So what are the other skins? Pikachu Ratatosker, kind of. Like, he's gold with blue eyes. Not exactly Pikachu, but his portrait looks kind of weird and scary at the same time. And then Volcanic Agni. Now, what I need to know is, does he still have the moonwalk? That's all I need to know. That's all I care about. I don't care about the graphics. All I care about is, does he still have the moonwalk? Because, of course, that's all I care about. We'll talk about Xian Ting last. So, item changes. Bluestone Pendant. I'm going to try that out on, so, we're going to talk about this in full on the patch notes on Tuesday, but with the way they changed Bluestone Pendant, I'm going to try that out on, Caster Jungler. So, Bastet, going to try it out on Thanatos. Going to try that, maybe on Thor, because Thor can do it. Try it on maybe Guan, Tyr. Just try it on all the guys who are and girls that are more ability focused, and see how well it works out for them, and just go from there. Male Renewal, still not going to use it. Weakening Curse. The nerf to Weakening Curse blows my goddamn mind. There's a lot of healers in this game. Weakening Curse going from 100% to 65% is ridiculous to me. Like, it turns the tide of battle when there's just too many healers on the enemy team. It's so crucial for that. I can't believe they're nerfing this. I really can't. Like, you got Hell and maybe even Ra or just Sylvanas on the other team. You put Weakening Curse, it's not going to mean as much now. It's just not. You're still going to use it, but it ain't going to be as big of a tide turner. You're going to end up just losing it. Weakening Curse only lasts, like, what, 5 seconds? It's just a great way to either try to win the team fight or disperse a team fight. But then after 5 seconds, they can turn around and come back at you. Like, it is an option there. It just puts them in a bad situation. Now 65% still nice, but not enough. This is a way to force people to get more anti-healing items, I guess, but I liked Weakening Curse for what it was because it's very effective. The actors are a little they're very narrow in their focus, which is why I'm fine with them being as good as they are. Beads just get you the hell out of things. There you go. Combat Blink gets you the hell out of things. Just like, these things are very narrow in what they do, so I'm fine with them being as good as they are. Weakening Curse getting this nerf makes Weakening Curse not as in place as the other actives are, so I really don't like this. I don't like it at all. High Diversion gets 100 gold taken off. That's pretty nice. So Alqualling nerf. So he's going to be more basic attacky and less castery, sorta. 50% to 40%, he can still cast pretty well. Just now it's every 7 seconds. His Dragon's going to hit a little bit harder. It's an attempt to make you want to use his basic attacks again more, but he's still going to have pretty good casting. 50% to 40% still isn't that bad. So he might still be casty. I don't really think they really affected Mage Akwang too much. It's still going to be a thing. Definitely still going to be a thing for him for sure. Guan Yu change though, that's pretty big right there. That makes me want to play him. Being able to be aggressive with him with his painless passive change and then Warrior's Will being even better. Oh man, yeah. Guan Yu, we're going to see him in solo, and I'm going to try him in jungle as well. Should see how that works out. Khepri's nerfs, those are fine. He's still going to be very effective. Kumbhakarna's buffs, yeah, those are going to be pretty nice ones right there. He's got a longer root. He's got a bit more damage. His ultimate's got way more damage. Wow, oh god, yeah, it's going to be pretty good for him. He hasn't been a good option for a long time. I don't know if this will be enough considering that Xian Ting and then Khepri are here, but maybe we'll see more Kumba. And then Ravana gets more heal, which is nice for him. Nice for him indeed. So, let's talk about Xian Ting. I look at his kit, and I go, holy shit. Here's the thing. Xian Ting, I feel, is what a Guardian should be. And what do I mean by that? Well, you look at his kit, he has interesting sustain with his passive. That HP 5, it goes up to 12 times. So 36 HP 5, that's not bad. So 38 HP 5 ain't bad. His Furious Roar does not the best damage, but it reduces his basic attack damage by a good amount. We saw this with, and he's also take percent damage over time. 2.5% per second. How many seconds is that? Oh, 3.5 seconds? 3.5 times, okay, so that's almost 10% of HP. That's pretty good damage overall. Not bad. Of course, you can only do it every 11 seconds, but not bad there. So what we're seeing is, it's the same thing with Khepri. Khepri did damage, did mitigation. This guy's doing lesser basic attack damage, which is nice right there with his Furious Roar. And so we're seeing more control and debuffs or buffs coming out of the Guardians. But you look at the damage numbers, and they're not that great. Like his second ability, Hook Slam, he does like these 2 hits. Like he hits you in the air, and then he slams you to the ground, which controls you. He's knocking up an opponent, then he's rooting them to the ground for up to 2 seconds. That's really nice control there. The damage isn't that huge on it. Not the best damage there. I feel like that's still in line with just making the Guardian the right way. His third ability, Sky Cutting Axe, he rushes towards somebody in a Nemesis way. Like, he can't miss it. Leads forward, just hits people, and he just goes in there and does hits. He gets protections from it so he can handle more attacking, so he's very, what's the word here? He's good at initiating in a way with that. And then there's his freaking ultimate, Whirlwind of Rage and Steel, where he spins his axe 3 times in succession, and if he gets gods in the hit, they get swept up, and then they get dropped in one spot. The damage is very okay. It's only, let's see here, 450 plus 50% contribution. Not a lot of damage there in consideration of other things happening, but it's not bad. What's really huge is the ability to bunch people up with it. That could get some kills. You can get a raw kill there, Scylla kill, Akwang kill. Just big ults in that one concentrated spot. So it's kind of like an Ares ult in a way, but not exactly. And just, his kit is a lot of control. An annoying amount of control. He also has some debuffs on him and some buffs on himself, but he doesn't have the biggest damage. And this is what I feel like a Guardian should be. Stupid amounts of control, okay damage. And I think Xian Ting is going to be great for that. So I really can't wait to see him in play. He's going to be very frustrating to fight. He's going to be really fun to play as, though. But he doesn't have the stupid damage Ares or Ymir have, or even Bacchus. The problem Guardians have right now is they have stupid amounts of control and stupid amounts of damage. Ares has stupid damage. Ymir has stupid damage. And they can control a fight pretty well, or control the flow of things. Ares can just kill beads. He can cripple people so they get killed by other things. Ares can cause a lot of damage and work. Ymir does the same thing. Bacchus can do a lot as well. The top Guardians just can do a little bit too much. Sylvanas, of course, doesn't have the best damage. He has really good control, which is why he's one of the tops. He has amazing control. Xian Ting is going to be, for sure, I think he's going to be played in Pro. Khepri most likely will be played in Pro as well. These new guys with their buffs and debuffs are really useful to team fights, really useful to just laning. Going to be really good. They're not just damage dealers, which I think is pretty good there. I like the new direction they're taking with Guardians right now. I feel that's the way to go about it. Guardians should be there to make deaths happen and make them happen a lot, but it should not be them getting the kills. It's good to secure with them, but they should not be the ones doing the main bulk of damage, which is happening with some of the older Guardians. let's see here. So that's everything with the patch notes, and we'll talk about that again more in depth in the patch notes video on Tuesday. Coming up, as far as the matches go, double check here. What are we going to have here? As far as Xinjiang goes, maybe we'll get a video of him on Friday. It really depends. We'll definitely see him the week after patch notes, but the question is whether we can get some of him prior. That's going to be the hard part. Not sure. So coming up, we're going to see, we're going to see Anubis mid, Finra jungle, Baka support, and Cupid ADC. So that'll be nice there. More Gehenna as far as LPs go. And HOTS is going to be Nazeebo. Nazeebo got buffed in HOTS, so that should be good there. So that's going to be great. It's going to be great. And then the one shot, you'll see what it is. And we have quite a few one shots coming up. Now, as you guys know, I have, as some of you know, not all of you, but some of you know, I have an internship now, and that internship is affecting things. So I'll describe all that in a second. So the way this internship works, the internship is 1 year long, and you go to 4 different cities, and you do a job for them for 8 weeks each. I'm working public works this 8 weeks. Next week, the next 8 weeks will be water treatment. The next 8 weeks after that is going to be systems maintenance, and then after that will be more water treatment. So that's what I'm going to be doing in different cities around San Diego. First up is Del Mar, which is the rich neighborhood of San Diego. And yeah, a lot of rich old white people there. A lot of joggers there. And because it's next to the beach, a lot of beach people there. I saw, dude, there's a guy doing full running, like Usain Bolt running speed with a freaking baby cart in front of him. He went full on run with a baby cart. That's a guy who's fit. That's a daddy who's fit. Holy crap, that was cool to see there. It was just funny to see that. Dude on the beach with a baby cart, and he's just jamming. He's just running it out there. And I'm like, damn, that kid's got quite the view. It was an interesting sight there. Like, so what my job is for 8 weeks, I'm going to be doing public works. I'm going to be doing not what I want to do, but it's good experience anyway. We're exercising valves. We're exercising hydrants. We're also flushing hydrants, doing a lot of water pipe work is what's happening there. But also it's public work, so we also do city work. So I've done pothole filling. I've been driving tractors and a backhoe, if you know what the hell that is. I've been driving beasts, big ass tanks that destroy things, which is kind of fun to do. It's pretty awesome in that way. Been doing a lot of work, meet a lot of public, public works, they use a lot of just tanky vehicles. So I get to drive around tanks, which is kind of cool. And just working out in the sun. It's very hot, but it's tiring, but it's good exercise. It's interesting work. It's not what I want to do in the future, but I'm glad I'm doing it because now I know what the guys in the field do. The guys who have to replace pipes, have to replace hydrants, and just work. I had to work in the middle of a freaking highway with the cones and everything. That shit is scary, guys and gals. That is scary. Cars just blazing by. Some of them barely noticing you're doing work despite the fact you are bright as hell orange with cones everywhere and warning signs, and they barely turn in time. That is some scary ass work right there. It gives me an appreciation of what these guys do. So I'm glad I'm doing this because as we know, my goal is to climb up and be one of the top heads. And if I don't understand what the guys at the bottom are doing, then I'm not going to have any, real vested interest in them, I suppose is the right way to say about it. What the thing about this internship is they're letting you do everything in the city that's related to water. By doing that, it gives me an understanding of what all these guys are doing. It allows me to appreciate what they do. That way, when I climb up and I become something bigger, when I become a guy who's in charge of these guys, I understand what's going on. So I actually can talk with them, have a better conversation with them, and just do things better, have a better camaraderie with anyone who is in my command or just anyone who I will affect in the future. That's what's very important right there. So I'm glad I'm doing this. It's good to know what they're doing and stuff like that. And of course, sometimes they slack off. I'm teamed up with one of the senior guys, and he's all about doing work, but he knows sometimes you got to take breaks. While some of the other guys in the unit are they just hang out the whole time. They do a little bit of work, or they do their work slow, just so they don't have to do too much. That's just the dynamic of how work groups are in different places. But I like this group. They're all very fun, and they're really easygoing, and they're really good to hang out with and just get along with. They're a very rowdy group, and they come from different parts of the city, which is interesting. They come from different cities, and they transferred in. I am teamed up with the misfits of San Diego, pretty much. These guys are all very different in what they do and how they are, but they all get along very well. And when they need to get the workout, they get the workout. It's pretty interesting and fun, and I like it. It's gonna be a really fun 8 weeks. Next 8 weeks, I don't know. What I'm hearing from all these guys, because they've been to where I'm going next, called I Live Behind. Apparently that place is hell. So I'm gonna have a hell of a good time in hell, apparently, in 8 weeks. So that'll be great. Apparently, like, it's like they just work everyone to the bone. They just really work people. They pay good, but they work people hard. And from my city contacts, they're saying this is a good place to get hired. They do work you good. They work you very hard, but they have a lot of good stuff to get experience in. So there's that coming up. So future's looking pretty interesting for me as far as work goes. And we, of course, are making a little bit of money off this internship. It's not a free internship. It is an internship that does give some money. So with that money, we're able to afford to, well, buy some things, and that'll help out with the channel and everything. I'm, of course, being so busy, so streams are not as frequent as they were. Used to stream every single day. Now I can only stream 4 times a week, which is still pretty good out of 7 days. That's more than half the days. Because, well, you can't do 3.5. That'd be weird. But, so streaming on Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Oh, I'm streaming 5 days a week. Screw what I said. I'm streaming 5 days a week, everybody. Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We're still streaming that much? Damn, that's pretty good. That's pretty good right there. So we're streaming a good amount right there. So, yeah. Yeah, nothing to complain about. Yeah, nothing to complain about right there. They're not as long as far as, let's see here, Friday's not, oh, so since I work, now, like, the days that I am able to stream, it's not as long as before. I also have night school, as we know, so I am very busy. I have, like, my life is right now, it is work. I work 9-hour days. Sleep. Like, I'm only sleeping 5 or 6 hours a day right now, which I'm fine with as long as I can keep it going. School is about 4 or 5 hours because of commute and school itself a day. And then, of course, I was doing the channel, and I'm fitting that in wherever I can. It's doing the channel and the streams whenever I can, putting in the work wherever I can, and that's what's going on with me. Jinx has her own things that are going on with her, so we'll see how everything is affected going forward with that. Let's see here. Oh, funny story to tell. First day on the job. It's like 6 a.m., so I'm there, and the boss goes to me, he's like, you drink coffee? I'm like, no. And he gives me a mug of coffee and says, you do now. I have not drunk any coffee yet. I'm running on spite. I have not drunk any coffee. I got a lot of energy. You guys see me. I got plenty of energy. And the idea is to just run on that energy as hard as I can and not drink coffee because I want to do it that way. Coffee's great. I just, we're talking about coffee now. Coffee's great. I'm not judging if you like coffee. Not at all. I just don't want to be reliant on that. I've got plenty of relatives who are very reliant on it, who get very ragey if they don't have their coffee, who are just complete assholes if they don't have their coffee. You know what? I don't want to be an asshole. If I need the energy, though, I'll go ahead and get some coffee. I don't need it yet, luckily. But I don't want to be an asshole. I don't want to be reliant on coffee. That's for damn sure. I really don't want to be that guy. I don't want that. You drink coffee a lot? Not judging you in any way. I'm just saying I don't want to be that. That's all. That's all I'm saying. Don't kill me. Don't kill me. Yeah. That's just the thing. So I'm just running on energy for that. And if I do need coffee, then I'll go and get coffee. But I just don't want to be reliant on it. That's what my focus is, not getting reliant on it. Because people get the shakes. I don't want to get the shakes. Let's see. Anything else? Is there anything else to talk about here? Let me talk about a good amount. That should be it. See here. Yeah, Thana game is almost over. As you can see, so what happened in this game was playing Thana, did alright with him, got a lot of kills, tried to get things going. Cupid actually, I mute them eventually, but Cupid starts getting some work in. Like, he's getting some kills, and then he goes back on tilt. You can see it. Cupid and Kepri were on tilt the whole damn game. If they weren't so heavy on tilt, if they played it back a little bit, they pulled back a little bit and played better, we could have won this game. I was creating a lot of opportunity. But no, they fed Ho Yi. Oh god, there's a point. I don't know if it's up yet. There's a point where I'm fighting Ho Yi, and Kepri's there. And Kepri could kill him, or I can, and I miss my one, and Ho Yi kills me, and Kepri doesn't even kill him. It's Kepri not wanting to KS, but we just needed to kill Ho Yi, because he's like 7-1 at the point. He needed to just die. Man, it was just too bad there, and I just couldn't do good enough. I played pretty well, but just not well enough in that game. End up going like 8-5, I think. just was not good enough in that game. You can tell by the time length that the match is ending soon, and it ain't gonna end by Titan kill. So that's a spoil right there for you. And yeah, that is the vlog right there. Let's see, we gave away a God Pack. We're going to give away another God Pack next Saturday if I'm able to stream. Most likely I will stream for sure, so there will be another God Pack next Saturday to give away. Any weekend we're not giving away God Pack, it will be gems. I feel like those are both really big giveaways, so they should be separated, not on the same day. So there we go right there. As always, every stream has giveaways though. And going forward, I'm going to try to do more, what's the word here, giveaways in general and everything. When we get the full-on career, when we get the complete job, when it's not an internship, an actual job, there's probably going to be a giveaway on everything. I just like giving you guys games, guys and gals games. I like sharing the fun, right? Giving people games to have fun, that's what I like doing. Because you get to play things, right? That's cool. That's great. That is awesome. Just before I forget, Black is a member of Patreon. Thank you for being a member. Oh, let's see here. We got donations to games. I was donated Planetary Annihilation. There will be a one-shot of that in a couple weeks. Gonna try that game out and play it a lot. I played Total Annihilation. I loved it. Total Annihilation back in the day, very fun. Planetary Annihilation is a different beast. I'm having fun with it, but it is different. So we'll see how I feel about that when we do the one-shot. It'll be a show-offy kind of reviewy kind of video for that one. The upcoming one-shots are interesting. As you know, my one-shots are all over the damn place. We never do just one genre or anything. We play all the genres because I'm interested in everything. And there's a lot of indie titles that are very interesting. So we see a lot of indie titles in the one-shot showing you guys things that you might not have seen. Tembo the Badass Elephant is the newest one. But the people who made Pokemon, they made this game. That's crazy. Right? I didn't know, what, they're making things that aren't Pokemon? Oh, damn, okay. Upcoming LP? Ooh. The next LP. Oh, man, the next LP. Just think of the games where I was very hyped. That's going to be coming. A game where I'm extremely hyped is coming. It's coming, boys and girls. Oh, yeah. So there you go. That right there is the vlog. Thank you, as always, to Jinx for all her hard work. Thank you to our viewers for watching, for your likes, your dislikes, your subs, your other things, anything else you do, your follows. Please spread the word. Every time you spread the word, it really helps us out. If you spread the word and you just make more people aware of us, it really helps. It definitely does. Also, Cupid Guide should be coming out Friday, most likely. Oh, Wednesday, the 1st or 2nd of September. This Wednesday. Smite Showcase is going to have a video that we made. They're going to premiere it there on their 1-year anniversary, and it is amazing. And here's the thing to tell you. They asked us to make a video for the anniversary. We made 2. So there's another video that's going to be different from this one. We made 2 different kind of projects, which tested us and made us improve as far as editing and doing things goes and machinims and all that. One video is going to come out on anniversary. The other one will come out a little bit later. So there's going to be 2 really fun videos for y'all to see in the future. First one will be on the anniversary of the showcase, and you'll see the other one later on. But yeah, that's going to be great. That's going to be awesome. But for now, there's the vlog. I had fun making it. Fun watching. That's what's all about. Having fun. Thanks for coming by, and see you next time.
For truth and justice.
Okay. A teammate did a thing. Killing spree.
Seek them out.
An enemy has been slain.
Be careful.
right back. Enemies in the right lane!
On my way.
An ally has been slain. How much do you think the enemy team is paying?
Your left tower is under attack.
An ally has been slain.
Prepare for trouble and make it double.
I got your back.
I will ascend once more.
Did you? They've all been wiped out. Steal their bacon.